charts. Similar, we can see that it's dropped in price, so it was going up, like had several rolls, then bad earnings. And we can see it's on a downtrend right now. So we can see it's a third wave. I think Nike as well on the third wave. And but Nike is just going from the bottom part, whereas Skechers, we can see that resistance level. Okay, it's most likely that is going to complete this way. And especially remember that right now the whole market is high. If the market is going to go down, it can pull, drag the Skechers down as well. Okay, even though usually companies they close these gaps, so we can expect sometimes in the future it will go back to $30 and close this gap, and still impressive return from the current level. But based on technical analysis, we can expect that it goes back to $19. And if you remember now the numbers which I just was showing you, that's where our would be the perfect buying price, $19. Okay, the lowest of the point. So that's what I'm considering on the Skechers. So you can sell puts or buy shares or buy and sell calls. So it's again you decide what to do. Okay, and this particular, and we see all indicators they're overcooked right now except MACD. MACD is neutral right now, it's 0. But stochastic and RSI they're pretty high. So the best time to buy when we can see stochastic below 20 and RSI below 30. Okay, that's where levels, and we can see that every time it's here, that was the best time to buy, and at this moment, so that was the best time to buy, and again, that was the best time to buy. From that point to here, it's about 10% move. Okay, that's what you could make. Even on a downtrend, you still could make money. So possible strategies. Now again, you have to do it based on your own personality, on your own understanding of different strategies, and your long-term overview. Okay, and if you are like, again, I'm going to show just few different strategies, and you can choose or create your own one based on that. Okay, so first, value investing. At the moment, the price is 22, so wait until it finishes its roll and buy it at support about $18 to $20, so somewhere in those levels. And then you can hold it until $35 or even $55, and it might take 3 to 4 years, but it might give you nearly 200% return, which is really impressive. So if you put $1 million here, right, so you might have $3 million practically in 3-4 years time, so which is pretty good, right? Now if you're a value trader, so you're using rolls and you buy on each support line and then sell at resistance line. In this case, you can buy it $18, like $20 at this level, and then sell 23, 24. So here, right? And if it breaks and changes the direction, so then you can increase and use whatever moves they do. Always when you calculate how much time does it take to wait when to sell, look at previous rolls. So we can see that that's the bottom of the roll, it's February. That's the top of the roll, March. Then April, we see the bottom of the roll. Then May, the highest of the roll. Then June. So sometimes it takes 1 month going down and then 1 month going up. It's actually funny enough, but this year I can see that it has faster growth rate rather than slowing down. Majority of companies vice versa. So they kind of fall faster, like here, fall faster, 3 times faster than the growth. In our case, grow a few days and then slow deteriorating, then move fast and then kind of so similar way. So we can expect that this might take about a couple of weeks to go down until we pick it at the best level. So value trading, so we buy and sell on a roll. So it might generate you about 20% on each roll if you're patient. So it might take you about 2 months to do that, but still 20% in 2 months time, it's fantastic rate of return if you can make it. Now, if you use covered call strategy, what you can do here, Skechers, you buy again at the lowest point. So regardless which strategy you're using, always try to buy at the low, even if you're holding for long term, because I've met some, I talked to one girl and she said, oh, today I'm going to buy shares. I said, why today? And she said, oh, because like I decided to be an investor. And so, but why today 5 shares at the same time? Are they at the best time? She said, I don't care at what price right now because I'm long-term investor, and for the long term it wouldn't really matter. I said, no, look, it really matters regardless of what kind of long term or short term you're buying. So eventually she was waiting for 3 weeks and she managed to buy it nearly 20% lower. Like she spent 20% less money for the same type of amount of stock. So it doesn't really matter which strategy you use. Always be patient and wait until the shares comes to you. Now, if you do covered call strategy, so you buy Skechers at $18 or $20 level, then wait until it moves up again, and then you can sell, for example, $21 call, and you might get $1. Now with Skechers, they don't have so many strike prices, pretty big gaps. So it's not as easy. If we're wrong and they're going down, it wouldn't be as easy to collect rent on Skechers. Okay, they have sometimes 15 to 75 and then 20 strike prices. So sometimes they have $1. So different months, different strike prices, which is strange about Skechers. Now, so and you can generate up to 5% return if you're using options, and then you can get some profit if the shares are called from you. Now, if you decide to use naked puts, remember the rule: you sell naked puts only when you're happy to own the share. So if it goes against you, you buy shares at the strike price, but you're happy to hold the shares at that particular level. So in our case, what I could do to generate about 1.5 or even higher, right, when the share price drops down. So because at the moment it's a resistance, so I'm not going to sell put right now. I'm going to wait until the share price goes down, and then I'm going to sell put. Okay, that's the option chain for calls, and we can see that for $21. Now that's actually the wrong one, because what I did, I took it day before, so, and after that the share price moved a bit up. But still, if we take what's the level price here, it was 22.28, right? 22.28. So if we go for 22.50, we can get 64 cents, 67 cents. It's about 3% return. Okay, or we can get 50 cents if we go for $23 strike price. Here we are going to get some also profit, 22% profit on the call, but also if it moves up, you can get some on a sale. So if the share price right now 22.28, so you're going to get extra 70 cents on a sale. Okay, if you're using this type of level. Now, if you sell puts, how much we can get with the $21 strike price. Now it's something wrong because usually the longer put gets more money. So 82 cents, that's what we can get for $21 strike price. Right now, if it drops down, we're going to get more. Now, if you don't understand how it's read, so Skechers, that's how because you can see several strike prices. Sometimes people get confused what is going on here. So look, Skechers, then we see year 16, then we see 12, that's the month, and then we see 09, that's the day when it's expired, and P, it means put. So here we have 16, 12, 23rd, so it means that it's expiring 23rd of December. Okay, here we can see 16th, 12th, 02. So this one expiring 2nd of December. So always pay attention when it is expiring. All right, is it clear how to use those strategies? Okay, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. So these are two companies. I have another company as well, and I analyzed. It's a bit different from both of them, but still close to 4x4 company, and the ticker is DEC. I'm going to put it in our Facebook community, like so you can analyze it yourself. Just have a look at it and do it yourself. And if you put the score, how much you got, that's, and have some discussion maybe about what do you think about this particular company on in our group. So that's kind of good. Okay, so because when you're discussing within a group, it's always kind of learning process. That's pretty good. Now, that's the thing. Okay, guys, that's it for tonight. Thank you very much for coming, and keep profiting from the stock market. And I'm going to put a recording of this meeting on our YouTube channel, and maybe already even on at our membership platform, which we're just building up, so that you can get used to how it works and everything. And channel is okay. Just a second. I'll send you the link. You can click it straight away. Okay, so that's channel for English channel. Russian channel, Alexei, it's a bit different. When you click on a playlist, you will see different playlists. All our master classes are there. So, and you can view some interviews I put there for big business investors. So it's pretty good. So you can have a look there as well. And subscribe for that. So in this case, you will get notification when we put something new there. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. It was pleasure. It was pleasure to meet you last night.